They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Titans will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Georgia State's offense will go on the attack first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Titans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Scanning the field, it's Beebe. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
They didn't have to blitz. They run the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
And the Titans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Third down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking downfield, it's small. Touchdown, Georgia State! Put it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Big House, but the Maize and Blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Purdue. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
The Titans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got more. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Georgia State jumps back to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's small. Tosses it incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Panther! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Titans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Finds his man. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Titans come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll go to the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these 1st downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Firing toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Titans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Scrambling away.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneaks into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Pullman finds his man on the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Back to pass, it's Small. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was
throws toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. He's got the tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. Touchdown, Panthers. How about this back staying on track and getting the hit on the option? That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over Oregon State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, an adverse disaster by falling on his own fumble. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Titans headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack point.
The Titans will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Dropping back, it's Small. Got his man on the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Nice move to keep running. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. Snagged in the middle. It's Smallwood.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is set at the 41.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Titans come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle, it's Smallwood. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Titans are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
This one's complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Small. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Finding open areas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he roars into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Titans want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Rushes on him, trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Titans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Going to take a shot. Makes a grab at the 25 and there's room. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the route is on. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. To the air, it's Beebe. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
So now it's second and long. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panther!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll give it to the back. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Swings it out to the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Beebe. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They boot it away on 4th down. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Oh, what a move to get open. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To throw, it's small. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try the left side. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Finds a tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Powers through. And he's in for a touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. The gift to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Titans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Trying to outflank them on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Panthers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is ruling the roost right now. What an offensive showcase today. They can't be stopped. They're up by 25 over Kentucky. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the Titans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets it to the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Quick spin on the run. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running the option. It's small. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Titans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.